So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
And now,
Arsenal have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And that gets things running. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Reece James, has been given two tasks here: to drive at and to beat people. Then delivering quality balls into the box, often played early and unpredictable. The other being to join in with the high press when playing on the front foot. He's a terrific talent.
And a chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Nicely weighted ball. He's found a way through. Skims one in. Gabriel gets good distance on it. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Picked out brilliantly. Shot a goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Arsenal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Arsenal with the corner. They're first. Here's the header! No, not the best of headers. Arsenal are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Good chance here! Palmer. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. So we're still where we started right now. Zubimendi. Saka. Oh, nice touch. And that's gone loose. Saka! And again! Goal! Arsenal! First blood drawn. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 14,
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Zubimendi. Gently done. Now it's Pedro.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Gusto. This might spell danger. Schwarzer! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Chalobah. That's the throw. Eze.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed. Well, that was well positioned and
the shot! Sticks it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Caicedo. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Nkapie promptly onto that, and that is that. Eze out to the right. Saka. That's tidy. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
There will be
James.
1 minute added time.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Arsenal really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team. I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And please welcome.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Arsenal are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. Here we go again. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now James. Fofana. Saka. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Now it's Pedro Neto. Tries to play it through. Gusto could try cutting inside here. Shot! In he goes again! They've done it! And the second half is off to a flyer! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
There's no flag. Cross goes in there. Cleared away, and he's had a hit. Oh my word, that is quite something. A finish of true class. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Number 41.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Trossard has it out wide and in space. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Palmer clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Nkapie goes on a run down the left wing. Rice. Subimendi.
The attendance for this
Now
match
it's João
was
Pedro.
62,005.
60 minutes played. And it's James. He's a sharp little ball here. Eze. And it's Rice. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Pedro Neto. And that's been won straight back. Well timed, excellent interception. Good ball over the top. Fernandez. Now James. And it's Palmer. Turns back here, probably the best option. And Chalobah. Fofana. Now it's João Pedro. Saliba gets a foot in here. Out to the left it goes. And he's well positioned. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Saka with the short one. Timber takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Timber is offering a wry smile there.
Palmer. Just about up to 75 minutes. James. Fofana. And it's Caicedo. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's had it taken off him. Chalobah. And Gusto. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saka. That's beautifully weighted. Sanchez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. James. Palmer. Pinches it off him. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Pedro Neto. Gusto is onto this. Now it's Palmer. And a shot! Now, how often do you see that?
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. It's a sharp pass. Chalobah gets over and intercepts. Garnacho. And it's Lavia. Trossard. Palmer providing an outlet on that flank. Keeper has taken decisive action.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Nicely aimed pass. Ambitious ball here. Fofana calmly anticipate. And we're done. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Rice voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
Arsenal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit.